Yeah. So this is what we got, people. You know, they don't want you to leave. They're like, oh, you know, don't leave, all this and that, until they do all their stuff to you. You know, once these people, they do all their stuff to you, and then they don't care if you leave, right? They don't want you to leave though until they do all their bad things to you. That, you know, they mess up your life or this or that or whatever, right? So you want to leave. You doing right. You want to do right, and you want to leave, but they don't want you to leave. But they don't want to give you a living neither. They just want to mess your life up. You know, what do these people want to do? They just want to mess your life up. They don't want to do it. They don't want to give you a living. They don't want you to live. They just want you to do what they want you to do. They want to mess your life up. And then they'll be like, okay, you can leave, you know? And then they'll get people to hate you and stuff. And then they'll get people to be talking and watching you and doing all these things. You know? So why is it that they never wanted you to leave until they did all these things to you? Like, why wouldn't they just let you go? You know? Like, what is it with these people not letting someone else live in their life, where they gotta mess these people up, and then they think that they're done, like they done their job or something, like they did something. Like, what job do these people think that they're doing? You know, what job do these people think that they're doing, that they're messing people up? You know, and they won't let people even live their life and be happy with another human being. That they want to mess you up and do these bad things to you, and then they tell you that you can go, right? So you tell me, people, what's going on here, right? You're gonna be dealing with this the rest of your life, doing their thing, being controlled. Because that's their thing. That's what it is. It's being controlled and doing things to other people. You know, and conning other people into believing that you're doing right or this or that, and that they're doing wrong, you know. They want them to do their thing and not their own thing like it should be. But look what they're doing, man. They're just ruining everyone's life. How long is this going to go on for? They think that they're going to win something. And I'm telling you what, how are you going to win something that never ends? You know what I'm saying? For you to be able to win something, it has to end. There has to be an end to that to be able to win. There is no end to this. You know, there's only living it, and then you're done. You know, there is no winning to this. These governments or something just don't seem to understand the real reality that we live here. That there is no winning this. You know, there's getting it right and living it out. You know, and doing your own thing like it's meant to be. But when you got all these other human beings and you're trying to make a country, then you need to make it as a country and you need to make it as a planet. But that's not being done though. So they want you to live like this. And I don't want to live like this. And all these other people, they don't want to live like this. But they're just being broke down every day into living like this. You know, they're just breaking people down every day, and they're using each other into breaking each other down, because they're just being brainwashed and manipulated by whoever's doing it. You know, whoever's the culprit, whoever's responsible for doing the whoever. And they're just breaking people down into living and being these kind of people. You know, I'm only going to be the way I am. I'm not going to be no other way because people are trying to break me down, or they're trying to do this or they're trying to do that. you know, or they want you to get a job and they want you to pay bills. You know, I'm going to be how I am, regardless of any of this that's going on planet Earth or anyone else. I'm going to be who I am. That is the first thing that people need to get done. You need to know who you are and how you're living your life and how you're going to live your life and how you're not going to live your life. So people can't just brainwash you and manipulate you, you know, and getting you to think that you're doing something wrong or you're doing something right or doing this or doing that. You know, you should be making your own decisions based on real reality and a real life that you are living, not being told by other people just because they want what they want. You know, I don't care what other people want, because that's all it is that's it. They're just gonna want what they want. I'm the same way. I know how it is. You know how I know how other people are? Because I am a human being also. It doesn't make us all exactly like that, but it kind of makes us similar, you know? So in some ways we could be similar, but no, I'm pretty sure not in all ways. We have our differences. Alright? So this is how we live our lives. But the outcome is wrong. Why is the outcome wrong? Because it was done wrong. Because these are just brainwashed people, and they're doing someone else's thing, or they're doing a government's thing, or a man-made systems thing. You know, they're not doing their thing like they should be doing. So the outcome of this is wrong, and it is not right. You understand what I'm saying? Because for it to be right, people would have to be doing their own thing and not being brainwashed by other people, or being told by other people, or getting these people to think that this is some kind of life that is to be lived like this, and this is the only way, and blah blah blah, you know. Because as human beings, we basically can do whatever we want. That's the cool thing about being a human being, is that we can basically do whatever the fuck we want to do. Doesn't necessarily mean that we should, but we can. You know, that's why you need to be able to correct these things and be in control of your own self and not be following other people. Because we can do pretty much whatever we want to do. You know? But we still have to live life. We still have to live reality. Still things have to be the way that they are. And life is to play out on planet Earth. Because then you just got a lot of crazies, and you just got them doing a man-made system thing or something, and the outcome is not right. It's not how it should be, you know? So then you're living that. What I'm saying to you people, this is what you're living. You're living an outcome that is wrong. It's not right. This outcome that is. And everyone's being forced into living this stuff. You know? And no one is figuring anything out anymore. They're just being told, and they're just being led, and they're not doing their own thing. So they're unevolving now. And, you know, and these people, they don't care at all. So who has to care? You have to care. You have to care about yourself, and you have to care about what is happening on planet Earth. Because no one else is going to care. No one else is going to care. So you got to care about your own life. So if everyone else was to do this and start caring about their own life and making the right decisions, then that would probably correct all this stuff that has happened. I'm not saying for sure, but maybe. Yeah? And then maybe we can get on the right outcome.